What's up, everyone? This is Ronnie just coming to you today with a video. I don't think I've shared that I was selling on Poshmark, Posh, Poshmark. But a lot of people have contacted me on Instagram and on Facebook and YouTube here, and I'm like, maybe I did talk about this on some show other than my channel. But anyway, it was kind of interesting. But this is going to be my just take on this real quick. Just talking about a little bit. Let me log out of Facebook. All right. But you think about always selling on other sites, and is it really worth your time? I'm one of these people. I've always stood fast on why am I going to list on other sites? Because eBay is popping. eBay is where I want to make my money. eBay for life. Get the tattoo on my arm. eBay life. But I got the idea maybe selling on a different platform. Everybody's talked about it for a while. We thought about it over the summer. I remember at the resale rally talking to Lauren about it a little bit, and then kind of as I went home, I was like, not too, just I lost the energy to do it because at that time they just started selling men's clothing. So I sell mostly men's clothing, sell a little bit women's clothing here and there. But here was a few takeaways I had. I listed 20, I think it was 25 items on there. I had to delete one because one sold on eBay. Go figure. There was a few things that I thought were interesting, a few things that not. You know, Number one thing, get into the course. Now, I kind of like this about Instagram in a way. It was just a flat fee. You sell something, they take 20%. So, you sell something for $50, they're taking $10. That's it. No other fees. Like eBay's kind of the lighting is messed up over here. You know what? I'm just talking. You don't need to know. You don't need to see me, but snowed here yesterday. But anyway, we're getting out of context about what we're talking about. The fee, I mean, just straight 20% fee. They take it right off the top. You get your money. No other fees are added. As eBay is kind of like, okay, you're gonna take 10% for the item. PayPal's getting 3%. Okay, you're gonna have a store fee, a listing fee if you went over your listings. This fee, that fee, and then you pay at the end of the month, which drives me crazy with eBay. Like, I wish eBay would take it out at the moment like Amazon does. Amazon takes their fees out. Well, not really. Well, they take their fees out, but the store fee they take out once a month, which I understand. But it's like it would be so much easier if eBay just took it right out the top and didn't have you worry about coming up with a $800,000 bill every month. I have that money. I have about $1,000 in eBay at all times to cover returns, but then I have to build it back up because it gets taken out with the every month due to freaking seller fees. But anyway, that's one thing I kind of like. It seems like a little higher percentage, but I think at the end of the day it evens out the 20%. It might be a little bit more, but I think it balances out, when you all figured out and said and done. Another thing I noticed too was when you list something, eBay, you're able to put 12 pictures, Instagram's only 8. Um, I had a little bit of issue with the pictures, like it wouldn't let me have my picture. Some pictures got cropped really bad. I don't know what I was doing wrong. When I was listing stuff, I was just randomly taking stuff from that I had listed on eBay, and it was like a folder of pictures I had on this computer, and I was just sharing some of the stuff that I had pictures of. So a lot of it wound up being more higher end things. There's a lot of smaller end things. I don't have the pictures anymore to those items space. Um, so you do have 8 pictures versus 12. So eBay, I think, is winning in that case because you're allowed to show more pictures of the items, more detail, and so on and so forth. Another thing I've noticed is, and this is probably due to a lot of Poshmark sellers too, there's less information about the item usually. Uh, a lot less information for whatever reason. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But a lot of them don't even put like measurements and stuff like that. They don't even put if it's in what kind of condition. They just take a bunch of random pictures. Now, some I will give it a lot of Poshmark sellers do put a lot of time and effort into their pictures to make them look unique and different. As eBay is kind of just everybody's the same white background. Here we go. Let's try to be like Amazon, white background. So that gives you a little bit more different, you know, individuality or whatever you want to call it. Not sure. But in general, on Instagram, I mean, Instagram, on Poshmark, there seemed to be less information about an item. And now, if you put more information, this might actually help you sell stuff in general. Um, so another thing I noticed that was cool, eBay will have you jump through hoops like no tomorrow to make the seller, return this, return that, return. My cat didn't like the color it looked on me. Like, uh, just return it. I don't care. 60-day return, 30 days returns. I mean, uh, fall freaking update for 2018 is gonna be freaking probably 180-day returns. Like, it's all good. eBay, just keep doing what you're doing. Uh, as Posh, you know, no returns unless you represented your item, which I like. It's cool. As Amazon, eBay is gonna have you go crazy with returns to make the buyers happy. And to be honest with you, we went to 60-day returns on eBay, and within a few days, if people usually a return is open within a few days. I don't think I've ever seen somebody go past, like once somebody waited till like 30 days when we first switched out the 30 days, but nobody's waiting for that period. We've been lucky enough anyway not to see that. Um, Probably another thing I've noticed is eBay. Basically, you list the item. eBay, does the marketing of that item. They list it. It's worldwide. We get buyers from everywhere in the world, and that part's cool. That part's good. I mean, it seems like eBay got that down. You see the eBay commercials on TV, and you're thinking, well, maybe people are going to go over there. As Poshmark, it kind of seems like you have to share or follow other resellers or follow other buyers, other sellers, and share their product to kind of to get sales or to drive traffic to your store or to your items. And I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time. And another thing I noticed was eBay basically, when you're a seller for a little while, eBay, you get over that probation period with PayPal where PayPal's not holding your money anymore. New sellers, I do know there was a little period of time where they may hold your money for 21 days, or unless you get feedback or you can show the item's been delivered, then they release the funds, which is, I mean, it's protection. I mean, so many people have screwed over people on eBay, and we're talking years. I mean, I've been buying and selling on eBay since the late 90s, and there's been times where I sent somebody a money order or I sent somebody a PayPal and I never got an item. Um, I remember years ago when they had the PS3 and they had the movie or the move that went with it. My wife wanted it. We didn't have a PlayStation at the time, and I went to get that PlayStation 3. Well, bought it, and the guy sent uploaded the tracking, and like 2 weeks later, the item showing nothing with the tracking. So I just called PayPal, and PayPal refunded my money like that, easy, you know. So that part, I do understand why sometimes newer sellers have to get money held. Um, as Posh the money's held for a few days to the buyer receives it and feedback is given, or it's 3 days, I think. So automatically it's making them give feedback, which I think is kind of cool. I mean, eBay is what 30-40% of buyers only leave feedback now. It's kind of gotten kind of crazy. It's probably, yeah, I don't know. I think for me it's like 40% leave feedback. It's gotten kind of bad. You might do 2,000 transactions in a year, and then all of a sudden you're only getting 800 feedback. So it's kind of hard. It's not the old days where it used to be a lot more. Um, so those are my takes on Instagram versus Poshmark, and I don't know. We're gonna try it out. We haven't sold anything yet. I've gotten a few lowball offers on items on Poshmark. I kind of price things up a little bit higher on eBay because I mean on Poshmark because I can cut the prices down. Or I did see everybody makes an offer on things, so if I put too low, then I'm going to sell it too low. Um, so we'll see. I mean, I'll show you my store. Why not, right? Um, give you a look around. Here we are, just going to my closet, and you know, same name as our eBay store, Heart Boutique. No different there. You see, I have 24 listings up. Like I said, I think I put 25 up. 415 followers. I'm following 183 people. And just some of the things we put up. I put up a bunch of things. I put up this woman's thing. I've had this for a while. It's free people um, thing, but just like a Turnbull and Asser shirt, a Zegna's sport coat, um, some Prada shoes, J. Crew. It's a bunch of variety of different things. Like I said, just whatever things I had pictures of, a tie, a Laurel Piana shirt. There's a Hermes scarf. Just a ugly picture, really bad picture because of the cropping thing. I couldn't get it to work properly. But some other sport coats and suits over here, some jackets, some shoes. I got a few offers on these Churches shoes, but they were really poor offers. I mean, I put it up for 149. I think I have it on eBay for like 175. It might be even actually more on eBay or the same price. And I've been getting an offer like $15, $35. Like, no. There's another item here I got some offers on too. Oh, this Polo Ralph Lauren jacket, $25. I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. But I mean, you click on an item, like we'll click on this one here. You can just go down here. It says like it even tells you, share your listing to followers, share now, make more sales. Like, I don't feel like sharing. But some pictures we have here, we usually put up pictures on the mannequin, like so. Some pictures of the tags, so on and so forth. This is one of the pictures we usually use in our thing. We were practicing flat lays for a while, but I do this just so you can get a good idea of the cuffs and the color of the buttons, and the color pops a little bit more this way. Uh, but we give a lot of description in the items here. Like, I put the item, it's a fully canvas, single-breasted, two-button jacket, has the beacon pocket up here, two front pockets, interior pockets, four-button cuffs, dual side vents you see here. Has the side vents, there's two of them. Some jackets have a rear center vent here in the middle, or they may have no vents at all. And there's not a peak lapel on this, so I actually screwed that part up. It's a notched lapel. So I gotta fix that. Made a mistake. That's a notched lapel right there. Peak lapel is where it comes out. Um, Made a mistake. But then we have our measurements here, so on and so forth for the jacket. And that's it. I mean, But, this is like the description of that part is like men's blazer suit color. That's it. Like when it comes to making the listing. So, it's just something to look forward to. So we just started selling. I've always believed in the fact that one site's good enough. The time it spends me cross listing this shit, I could be selling more stuff on eBay, listing more stuff on eBay. But we're gonna give it a try and see what happens. And who knows? It's another site to sell on. It's another backup in case eBay shits the bed, which I don't see eBay going anywhere. I mean, let's be honest. eBay's been here. eBay has its flaws, but every site has its flaws. No site is perfect. Um, with that being said, I'll see you guys. Have a good day. Like, comment, subscribe, and down in the comments, if there's any other videos that you want to see us make over the next, hey, over any time period, just leave them down below. See you guys later. Have a good day.